by day, I'm a management consultant, and I help companies solve some of the biggest problems around talent and AI and how they drive transformation and how they change their business and engage their people. And I want to share some reflections from that lens. I also did a few other things where I teach at Stern, and I help with events like this and around social impact, because it's incredibly important to me as a father with 3 girls, and one of them is gladly here, looking at you right now, who she has a day off school, by the way, so she's not playing truants. But businesses today need skills. They need skills around technology, around coding, around the AI to review the code, because code's going to be machine generated in the future. But they need the human skills. They need to understand critical thinking. Businesses need people who can solve problems and think about the next generation of technologies that we're going to use, whether it's quantum computing or how to analyze data. They need the skills for people to interrogate all of the bad things that happen around technology, like cyber, like outages. We also need to figure out how we can consume all of the electricity that is needed to power some of these AI-generated machines. So businesses need a set of skills that are both technical, human, and business-centric. And that's incredibly important of why we're here today. So businesses need those skills. Now, if we look at demographics in the world, whatever business you run, whether it's a consumer products company in one geography, whether it's a global bank, we all need talent from around the world. That talent is employees, it could also be consumers. That talent, whether it's because of what's happening with the work permits with the H-1Bs here in the US, whether it's because we have an aging workforce in places like Japan and Korea, or whether it's we can tap into the demographic dividend with young populations in parts of Africa and India, which is my country of origin, we need to be accessing that talent as business people. And so it's not only can we equip people with the skills through education or through upskilling or through reskilling, as people are going to have to learn how to work with technology. It's about how do we access that talent from around the world. And that talent could be refugees in Kakuma. It could be people who are in urban centers in Bombay. It could be people from many different socioeconomics. So it is not charity. Businesses need skills. Businesses need talent because of the demographic issues. And businesses need talent and consumers from around the world. And this is why I pledge my spare time here, because I'm helping companies together with people like Renee and Gabi solve some of those problems around the world with their global businesses and talent strategies. But we know that the next generation, we need more talent. We need as many people as we can in the workforce to work on new business problems and new business models and new technologies. And so the skills piece is real. The other thing I want to say is it's not skills alone. One of the things that when I met Lady Marianne first, we talked about was well-being. She asked me why I run. I run 16 marathons. I try and run every day because it's important to my well-being. Because when I lost my parents passed away 15 years ago and 10 years ago, respectively, it was the only thing that helped me get through stuff, running. So everyone has their well-being mantra. Lady Marianne, she meditates for 25 years. Everyone in first world and developing world, everyone needs their aspect of well-being. It's what you eat, it's how you deal with problems, it's how you exercise, it's how you move through the world. Businesses need a healthy workforce, wherever you're from. And so some of the policy briefs that we've actually written with some colleagues of mine, we've actually looked and modeled that investments in well-being in your workforce actually drives better productivity, because you do not want stressed out workers who are worried about their job. You do not want unhealthy workers, whether that's physically or mentally, or even financially. You don't want people in levels of debt. So again, you'll see the report. We're talking about giving the dignity of skills.